Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tasha's Yarny Creations. Today is, Thursday, September 12th, 2019. Um, I know it's been a little while, been a little busy, but I have a lot of things to show you. The first thing, a few people asked me about my projects that I have in the back, so I'm going to tell you about this one. And this is the Arbor Shawl, and this was a fiber spider tutorial. And the yarn I used was Premier DK Colors, and the colorway is Iris. And it's a bunch of purples, and um, actually I really like this shawl. It was very easy to make up. So that's that. And now um, I got on to the JoAnn's sale. I got the last day. Well, one of the last days. I think they always have a sale going on. But a few things that I picked up. I'm working on a blanket for my daughter. Well, I'm going to start. I started it, and then, as usual, I frogged it. So I'm going to start it again. And so I picked up um, Burnett blanket stripes. And this colorway is in the pink. She loves pink. This is a super bulky 6, 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 220 yards, 100% polyester. It's really soft and squishy. This particular yarn is normally $10.99, and it got it on sale yesterday for $5.99. And I picked up 3 of those. Another project that I'm working on, I'm going to use this Premier Everyday. And the colorway is really red. And it is really red. And it's a medium 4, 100% acrylic, 203 yards, 186 meters, 400 ounces, 113 grams. And these were marked down to $247, and the sale that was going on yesterday, they took additional 25% off, so I got it like for $1.80 something, and I picked up 9 of those. And then as usual, I have another project going on. So I picked up the Big Twist. I forgot how much these were. These are normally $3.49 a piece, and I got them for $2.61. And this is the JoAnn's brand, Big Twist Value. This particular colorway is Aqua, and it is 380 yards, 347 meters, 6 ounces, 170 grams. So I got 1 in the Aqua. I also got 1 in the black. And this particular one is actually only 371 yards and 339 meters, still 170 grams and 6 ounces. This one I got in medium gray. And then, excuse me for bending down, I also got 1 in white. So that's for a new project that I'm going to be working on that I'll explain to you later. And that was all of my acquisitions. The next thing, excuse me. The next thing I want to talk about are a few of the finished for right now projects. And if you've been watching me, you know that I'm in the classic movie Cowl with Lisa from Happytohook Creations is hosting. And then I'm also in the calendar Cowl that Setta from Setta's Place is hosting. For the classic movie, I am doing a corner to corner blanket. And this thing is huge. I'm decreasing luckily because we're in September. And I didn't pick up I forgot to do the picture, but you can go to either Happytohook Creations, you can go to her YouTube channel, or you can go to her Facebook group, and you can see the picture of this month. I think it's 7 wives for 7 brothers, or something to that effect. So for this particular one, I decided to use a sweet roll. I had everything set up, believe it or not, but I'm losing everything. Anyway, so for September, these are the colors, and it's in a Hobby Lobby sugar wheel. Um, and I just pulled out the green and the greens from it, the greens and yellow. And this is one of the clearance yarns I got from Hobby Lobby when they had their sale going on. And this one is Cat Ballet. It is 7 ounces, 199 grams, 355 yards, 325 meters, and it's 100% acrylic. And this is the one I used. This is when I started. And I only used the greens and the yellows out of it. And once again, that's these colors right here. And I used the white as a divider. And I'm actually going to stand up and show you how big it is so far. Like I said, we're decreasing now. But that's the previous colors. And for the calendar cowl, I'm doing a scarf or a shawl. We're at the bottom down here. And those are the colors I chose for that. And the black is a divider. I'll show you how big the whole thing is. And there's the bottom. And for that one, I used another sugar wheel. 7 ounces, 199 grams, 355 yards, 325 meters, 100% acrylic. Give me just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Forgot my scanner was on. And yeah, I only ended up using a little bit from that one. So I had 2 of those. So those are my finished objects for right now. We have, 3 more months to go? October, November, and December. So I can't wait to get those done. Now, finished objects. This was a print I got from Pinterest, and I put it into Stitch Fiddles, who I use for my graphs. Sometimes I buy graphs. I buy the patterns if I can get them. If I can't, if I find something I like, I normally put it in Stitch Fiddle and graph it up myself. But this was the blanket that I was working on last time that I finished. Um, and I actually did not measure it. Bad me. But um, the last time you guys seen it, it was right here. And now it is finished. And it says love. I'm not sure if you can see that. I may have to hang it up next time. Or take a picture of it. But I love it. And for that, I used Mandela Ombre. And the color was Harmony. And the pink, I used Red Heart Super Saver in the color Perfect Pink. And both of those are acrylic. The Mandela was 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 344 yards. And I bought 4 of those all together. And I'll show you the other projects that I finished with it so far. So I finished the blanket, and then I had still quite a bit left. So I did another Purrmaid. She looks kind of wonky. Anyway, very cute. I love that. And then I still had more left. So I'm working on Amy Cat. And this is the head, and I have the body finished. I'm working on the arms, and all I have is the legs to finish, and then I'll put it all together. And so that should be a finished object for next video. Here's the arm that I'm working on. Here's the arm that I finished. And I finally finished all of the Mandela, so the rest of it's going to be pink. Here is the body. Here is the muzzle. The tail. And 2 little ears. So that'll be done pretty soon. And I'm also, I used Mainstay in the white. So that is that one. Excuse the crinkling. And then another finished object is a pattern, well, a couple of patterns from the Dabbling hook. I finished the Kalina headband. It's really, really pretty. The yarn I used was Stripe It by Hobby Lobby. Yeah. Don't know where it went. Yeah, I had it, but I don't know where it's at. But I really like this yarn, except for if you needed to frog something. It hangs on itself a lot. But this one, I held 2 strands together because you're supposed to use a super bulky yarn, and I didn't have a super bulky yarn. Well, I didn't have one that I wanted to use. I wanted black and white. So I just held 2 of those together. But it's really cute, really soft. And another pattern I did to go along with that was the Fringed triangle shawl. And mine, since I held 2 strands together, it came out a little big, so I edited mine a little bit, and I put more rows up here at the top so it doesn't hang as low. But that is really pretty. It's got the fringe on it. And I love this pattern. And it was so easy. Um, but yeah, everybody should check it out. I absolutely love it. So those are two pieces together. And I think that is all of my finished objects. And of course, my whips. I have quite a few. So, get that in there. Um, for this one. So, like I said, a lot of my graph ideas I get from Pinterest. If they have the graph together, if it's a pattern, I'll go ahead and buy it. If not, I'll try and make it up myself. So, one of the projects that I'm working on. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've seen all of the whips I had before, but quite a few of them I went ahead and frogged them. Um, I was working on a blanket for a lady that's helping out my mom a lot, um, and I called it the angel blanket, and it was turning out okay, but I wanted something more special for her, so I I found a pattern. Um, that I absolutely love, and I can't find it right now, but it's got angel wings on it. It's a graph, and it's got angel wings, and it says, it's got love in the middle. It's very pretty. And so I'm using, uh, I haven't started the graph part yet. This is just the beginning of it. So I'm going to use Red Heart Ombre um, in the color violet. So this is the beginning of it. And because she likes pinks and purples, I'm also going to use Red Heart Super Saver Ombre in Jazzy, which is basically a hot pink. It's very pretty. So that's one work in progress. Another work in progress I have is as you can see, it's got a glare. Sorry about the glare. Hold it back maybe. Anyway, it says love. And for this one, I'm using um, Red Heart Super Saver in Wild Flowers, which is this variegated yarn. And to go with it, I'm using Red Heart Super Saver in Royal. Um, and I've started the graph, and you can see, you can kind of get the gist of it once I get it untangled here. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. You can see the E already forming. And that's the swirl design. And starting another swirl down there. So, and this little thing is, well, this one right here, that's starting the V. But I'm really liking the way that's turning out so far. It'll be a nice little throw. Not too bad. And that's actually, surprisingly, that is all. I thought I had more. I actually do. Um, but I'll show you that one next time because it's no. Here it is. I have too many bags around here. Um, Another one I'm working on. It's there we go. It says family in the shape of a heart. And um, for this one, I'm using DK Colors in the colorway Carnation. And this is a lightweight 3, 140 grams. I'm not sure how many ounces because it's covered up. But yeah, that's one it's a bunch of pinks and purples. And then in the white part of it, I'm going to use Burnett Baby Sport. And it's a light 3. In this particular ball, it's 100% acrylic, 984 meters, 1,077 yards. So the way the size of this blanket's going to work up, though, I'm probably going to need quite a few of those. And because this is how big it is so far, and I haven't even started the graph part yet. But I like the colors. So that's that. Future whips that I'm thinking about doing. And surprisingly, I have one that I've chosen already and like 50 more in my head. But it's like a tiger eyes. This actual pattern is actually a friendship bracelet. I guess you use the beads for, and it's graphed up just like the graphs I use. So I'm going to use that and see how that works out. I'm not sure how big it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be like the size of a table runner or the size of a throw. Depending on the size of it, I may add like extra borders to make it bigger. I don't know, but I'll let you guys know how that turns out. So that's all that I have. Not sure when I'll be back with another video. Hopefully sooner than it was this time. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I try to reply to all comments. And like and share and subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. So everyone have a good day, good evening, however your day's going. Bye.